God says, I made a serious decision about your financial life. Don't get shocked when your bank balance accidentally increases tonight. That's not an error. It's an emergency breakthrough. I saw the way you kept believing, even with an empty wallet. So now I'm sending proof of my promise. Angels are already near your house. If you skip this message, the financial door I opened will shut forever. But if you believe and comment Amen to approve the release, I've erased the curse of poverty from your name. Heaven's court has ruled in your favor. This miracle is permanent, not temporary. I scheduled this blessing after watching you suffer quietly. My angels are rushing with divine deposits. Your drought will end now as I am turning your tears into treasures right now. I'm not a God who watches and forgets. I've watched you skip meals to pay bills. I saw how you still smiled at others while your heart was breaking over how to survive the next day. And I heard every prayer you whispered when you thought no one could hear you. That is why tonight I made a final decision. Your financial struggle ends now. This is not just a promise. This is a divine transaction already approved in heaven. I didn't ignore your faith when you gave your last coin and still praised me. I didn't overlook those nights when you cried yourself to sleep asking, Lord, when will it be my turn? It is your turn now. I have opened a permanent account of wealth under your name. No more delays, no more decline messages, no more unpaid dues haunting you at night. What I have authorized is irreversible. Comment 11:11. This is your sign from heaven that divine alignment has arrived. My child, listen carefully. What the enemy tried to steal from you, I have multiplied behind the scenes. He tried to shame you with emptiness, but I have planned to clothe you in abundance. He tried to silence your faith, but I have surrounded your house with angelic applause. The financial warfare is over. The courtroom of heaven reviewed every accusation, and I declared you innocent. This miracle is not a favor, it is a judgment in your favor. I stamped it with the seal of my son's blood. Many will say it's not possible, but remember, I am the God of the impossible. I can use anything. A bank error, a wealthy stranger, a forgotten investment, or a supernatural deposit to get the wealth into your hands. Don't question how. Just be ready. Keep your heart open and your hands lifted, because when it lands, it will overflow beyond your comprehension. Tonight, my angels are not just flying with messages, they are flying with money bags, contracts, and answers. You are not watching this by accident. I led you here. I prompted your spirit to stop and listen, because this is the appointed time for your turnaround. You have crossed the threshold of lack, and now you are walking into overflow. Trust me. Comment 222. It is not just a number, it is a code for divine partnership. You and I are in agreement now. I want you to understand something important. The moment you believed despite your circumstances, you triggered a shift in the spirit realm. I marked your name with a golden banner in the heavens. I didn't forget your loyalty. You never stopped believing in me, even when you were broken, and barely breathing. You still said, God is good, and for that I am rewarding you publicly. I am shifting your identity from borrower to lender. You will not just escape debt. You will become the reason others are delivered from it. I will make you a financial deliverer. I will cause men and women in power to call your name and offer you positions, properties, and platforms. The world called you broke, but I call you chosen. The devil called you forgotten, but I call you favored. You were not created for financial chains. You were created to wear the crown of provision, to walk in overflow, and to be a light in dark economies. Watch what I do in the next 24 hours. The shaking you feel is not fear. It's the foundation breaking under the weight of the miracle I am dropping into your lap. This time it's not a test, it's a transfer. If this touched your spirit and you feel my presence, like this video to declare your agreement with my decree. Now hear me again. This miracle is not just about you. This is a generational shift. I am rewriting the history of your bloodline. Your children will never know the poverty you endured. Your family tree is being watered with my provision. I'm ending every financial curse and opening gates of harvest. Not a season of harvest, a lifestyle of harvest. Comment, Jesus is Lord. Because when wealth enters your life tonight, it must be known it came from no one else but me. Could this leaked brainwave trick from the CIA be the fastest path to luxury? Leaked CIA research just exposed a shocking brainwave ritual that's helping ordinary people attract insane amounts of money. Fast. A 7-second at-home technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is turning debt into dream homes, dream cars, and luxury vacations. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I saw your tears before you cried them. I scheduled this breakthrough. Before your first failure, everything is right on time. When I said, I will supply all your needs, I did not mean only food and clothing. I meant properties, land, investments, hidden treasures, stocks, gold, peace of mind, and open doors. I'm the same God who provided manna in the desert. I am now providing millions in your present. And no devil, no delay, and no doubt can cancel what I have already written. You've waited long, you've suffered silently, you've encouraged others while you were empty. But now I am announcing your miracle openly. This miracle is not fragile, it is firm. It is not delayed, it is delivered. It is not borrowed, it is yours. It is not partial, it is pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The gate is open, the angels are waiting, your name has been called, your blessing is being released. Who comment 555, it is the number of grace and multiplication. You will see both before midnight. My child, do you feel the shift in the atmosphere around you? That's not anxiety. That's the presence of my angels setting things in divine order. I sent them with keys in their hands, keys to vaults, doors, and gates that have been locked for years. They are not knocking, they are unlocking. The doors you cried in front of are opening not because of your effort, but because of your endurance. You kept walking when your strength was gone. You kept praying when the silence was loud. You believed in me when your hands were empty. And now I am proving that I never forgot you. I'm a covenant-keeping God, and I told my angels, tonight deliver what was delayed. comment, "I believe," because that agreement unlocks what obedience prepared. When I said I would restore the years the locusts devoured, I wasn't talking in riddles. I meant it. I will restore the years your bank account remained dry, the years you had to beg when you should have been building. I will restore what was lost in bad decisions, in unexpected emergencies, and in betrayal. I am releasing replacement, restitution, and resurrection of every financial seed that died in the soil of delay. Some will question this miracle, but they don't understand that your pain became the currency of faith. Every time you didn't give up, you were investing in a future that I held in my hand. That future is no longer distant. It is now. I have declared this hour as the appointed time. What the enemy meant to bury you, I have used to bless you. Comment, "I trust God." You must declare it from your spirit, not just your lips. This is bigger than a blessing. It is a reversal. Where you were overlooked, now you will be overflowed. Where you were rejected, now you will be rewarded. Where you were denied, now you will be divinely elevated. This is not a motivational word. It is a prophetic release sealed in my courtroom. Every unpaid loan, every bounced check, every overdraft fee, they are all being cancelled. I am cancelling financial shame and placing garments of glory upon you. Even as you hear this, someone in a position of wealth is being stirred in their sleep with your name. They will not rest until they bless you. I am commanding kings and queens, businesses and institutions to find you and fund what I have assigned you to carry. You may not see it yet, but you are walking into a flood of sudden increase. I will shock you with opportunities you didn't apply for. I will fill your inbox with approvals you didn't expect. I will cause your hands to touch money that generations before you never imagined. The inheritance was not lost. It was just locked until this moment. Comment 12:12. Because government and kingdom alignment is falling into place for you right now, I chose you, not because of perfection, but because of your perseverance. You kept coming to me with a broken heart and trusted me with your shattered dreams. And now I will restore those dreams with interest. You didn't just survive. You passed the test and the reward is no longer pending. It's positioned at your door. Do not fear the numbers. Do not fear the zeros. I can handle $20,000 like I handled the 5 loaves and 2 fish. I multiplied that to feed thousands. Now I will multiply your faith to fund empires. My child, I don't just want to give you wealth, I want to give you wisdom. Because what's coming is not just money, it's mantle, mission, and multiplication. I am removing the label of poor from your name. Heaven's registry now calls you my blessed one. Your name has been engraved in the walls of my treasury, and I am releasing access, not just to finances, but to favor. Where others were locked out, you will walk in with peace, because I go before you. This time, you will not lose it. This, a time, the breakthrough will not vanish. This time, the door will not close on your face. I have assigned angels to protect this miracle from sabotage. You will walk into it safely. You will steward it wisely. And you will testify with tears of joy. Do not let fear rob you. Do not let doubt delay you. I need your faith to match the size of the miracle I'm about to place in your hands. You cried for scraps, but I have prepared a table of overflow. not just for you, but for every soul connected to you. This is not just about your bank account. This is about the souls I will reach through your obedience. Through your increase, others will find me. Through your elevation, others will be encouraged. This miracle is not just a gift. It's a torch, a divine responsibility. Is it true that a 7-second ritual is making broke people rich overnight? This recently leaked CIA-funded study reveals a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your brain to attract cash like a magnet. Broke people are now living their dream life. Luxury homes, new cars, exotic vacations. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. My beloved child, I am doing something so big in your life that even you won't be able to explain it. What I'm about to release will silence your doubters, confuse your enemies, and remind your soul that I never stopped watching over you. The tears you cried in secret were never wasted. I have collected every single one, and I am now transforming them into testimonies and treasures. You didn't beg me, you trusted me. You didn't scream at me, you surrendered to me. And because of your quiet trust, I am responding with a loud miracle. You are about to receive so much favor, so much provision, so much unexpected increase that people will question if it's even legal. But don't worry, I wrote this miracle into your life's blueprint before you were even born. Comment, I love God, because what you're about to receive is born from my love for you. You thought it was over. You thought you'd missed, or too many chances. You told yourself maybe this wasn't your time, but I have come to remind you, I do not operate according to man's timelines. I move by mercy. I release favor at midnight. I pour out miracles in moments of silence when no one expects it. Tonight is one of those moments. The money I am placing in your life isn't just for luxury, it's for legacy. I am making your hands into holy vessels that will carry provision for generations. You will no longer just wish to help others. You will be equipped. You will no longer fantasize about freedom. You will walk in it. You will no longer talk about blessings. You will be the evidence of them. Comment 777, because I am perfecting everything that concerns you. Let me tell you what the enemy is scared of. He's not afraid of your bank account. He's afraid of what you'll do when it's full. He knows you'll build churches. He knows you'll rescue children. He knows you'll sponsor ministries. He knows you'll carry out divine assignments that tear down his kingdom. That's why he fought your finances so hard. But I've issued a final verdict. No more financial attacks, no more empty accounts, no more insufficient funds, no more late fees, no more maybe next year. This is the year of now. This is the month of overflow. This is the day of more than enough. You will not wait for provision. You will walk in it. I did not design you for debt. I didn't call you to spend your days begging me to meet basic needs. I created you for dominion. I called you to be the lender, not the borrower. The head, not the tail. Above, not beneath. That promise hasn't changed. It's being fulfilled now. Comment 999, because I'm closing the chapter of struggle and opening the book of overflow. Look at me, my child. I am not mad at you. I am moved by you. Your faith, even if small, was real, and I reward real faith. I am not blessing you because you're perfect. I'm blessing you because you're positioned in worship, positioned in obedience, positioned in brokenness. You made space for me. Now I'm filling that space with glory. I didn't forget the time you gave when you had almost nothing left. I didn't ignore the moment you chose to pray instead of panic. I saw you encourage others while you were secretly bleeding inside. That kind of faith touches heaven, and anything that touches heaven must be rewarded by heaven. This money is not a random number. It is prophetic. 20 million represents a shift so big that it breaks every generational curse tied to poverty. It represents restoration in double and triple portions. It represents how I'm blessing not just you, but your children's children. Because of your prayers, they will never face what you did. I am removing the taste of lack from your mouth. I am replacing the sound of no with the echo of yes. You will walk into rooms that were once locked. You will receive calls that once ignored you. You will hear me clearly because money will no longer be a distraction. Your spirit will be free to listen, and your hands will be free to build. I know the pain you carry. I know the guilt you felt for not being able to help the ones you love. But I am healing that now. You will become the financial redeemer of your family line. You will help those who hurt you, not out of duty, but out of divine compassion, because that's how my heart works, and you are learning to carry my heart. This is the season of financial justice. The court of heaven didn't just drop your case. It ruled in your favor and signed the release order. I wiped the debt with the blood of my son. I dismissed the accusations. I silenced the voice of the accuser. The gavel has fallen. You are free. You are funded. You are favored. This next wave of blessing will be heavy, but I've prepared your shoulders for it. You won't crack under the weight of wealth because I built your character before I gave you the cash. I built your roots before I released your reward. Now that your foundation is strong, the floodgates are open. No more survival. Now comes stewardship. No more weeping. Now comes wisdom. No more wondering. Now comes walking into every room, every business, every door, every promise I assigned to your name. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government doesn't want you to know about? What if one 7-second ritual could erase your debt and pull money toward you effortlessly? A leaked CIA study and 4 neuroscience labs confirm it's real. Struggling families are now living in their dream homes with zero stress, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My beloved, I want you to hear this clearly. This isn't just your season. This is your fulfillment. I have already set the plan in motion. Everything you've lost, I'm replacing. Everything you cried over, I'm redeeming. And everything you feared, I'm removing. You were never abandoned. I never turned my face from you. Even when you didn't feel me, I was moving behind every curtain, opening files with your name, and whispering instructions to the people who will now bless you. They don't even know why they are about to say yes. But I do. I orchestrated. Endowment I affirm. because your agreement activates acceleration. Some people around you tried to laugh at your dreams. They said you were crazy to believe that God could change your financial destiny overnight. But what they didn't see was your midnight prayers. They didn't see you giving when it hurt. They didn't hear the way you spoke life into your situation, even when it looked like death. And that is why this miracle is not just about money, it's about vindication. I will vindicate your belief. I will honor your hope. I will reward your consistency. The checks are on the way. The contracts are about to arrive. The approval letter is about to be delivered. I am not preparing it. I have already signed it. You are about to become the one others look to for help. They will call you blessed. They will say, surely the Lord is with them. You've always been the one standing behind others, cheering them on. But now I've positioned you to be the one celebrated. Not out of pride, but because your humility made room for my power. Comment 333, because this is your triple-fold confirmation. I didn't just cancel the curse of poverty. I erased every trace of it. From now on, you will speak the language of increase. You will no longer flinch at the sight of bills. You will no longer calculate your worth based on your wallet. Your value is not in numbers. It's in the name I have written over you. Beloved, chosen, blessed, covered. I want you to prepare your heart. When this miracle arrives, it will not come as a drip. It will come as a downpour. You must be ready to receive without guilt. You must stop asking, why me? And begin declaring, thank you, Lord, for trusting me. Because I am not blessing you randomly, I am blessing you responsibly. I trust you. That bank account you've been checking daily is about to shock you. You'll think it's an error, but it's not. It's a divine transaction I authorized from my throne. You'll try to understand how it happened, but don't. Try to figure it out. Just give me glory. Because when heaven deposits something, it bypasses human logic. Comment 1010, because the courtroom of heaven has come to a final decision. You've lived long enough surviving. Now I am teaching you how to live in abundance. You were not created to just get by. You were created to overflow. Every sleepless night, every cancelled plan, every moment you felt behind in life, I am redeeming it with interest. The time is not lost. The opportunity is not over. The blessing is still valid. There is someone watching you, someone with power and provision who is suddenly being moved in your direction. I placed your name in their dream. I whispered your situation into their heart. They don't know your whole story, but they know I told them to help you, and they will obey me because I've already stirred their spirit. Prepare to receive favor from unexpected places, favor from strangers, favor in your inbox, favor in your DMs, favor in boardrooms you never entered. I'm sending your name into rooms where your feet have not yet walked, but soon will. Because when I promote you, no man can reverse it. My child, I want you to dream again. Don't plan small. Don't settle for crumbs when I've prepared the whole table. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is the same voice now, saying, "Let there be wealth in your house." I'm not a man that I should lie. I'm the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and I am your God too. I made them rich, not just in cattle and gold, but in influence and legacy. I made them so blessed that nations were drawn to them. I'm doing the same for you. This is not a digital miracle, it's a generational shift. Your family will talk about this moment for decades. Your children will call this the day everything changed. There will be peace in your mind and purpose in your hands. You will not use this money to run from me. You will use it to run toward the vision I gave you. You will fund ministries. You will rescue the broken. You will rebuild what was once destroyed. And I will walk with you in every step. From this moment forward, expect interruptions, divine ones. Expect phone calls, emails, messages that make you weep with joy. Expect settlements, repayments, blessings, and new beginnings. And when it happens, fall to your knees and say, only God could have done this. Because it will be true. Why is this 7-second CIA brain ritual spreading like wildfire? Leaked. CIA documents just blew the lid off a secret brain ritual that unlocks instant money flow. This 7-second technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is changing lives fast. From massive debt to dream vacations, this is your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I need you to understand this truth. What I'm doing for you is irreversible. The world cannot undo it. The enemy cannot delay it. The systems of man cannot restrict it. I didn't ask for permission from the banks or the governments. I didn't consult credit reports or income history. I looked at your heart and I saw a vessel I could trust. My child, the world may label you with statistics, but I label you with grace. They called you broke, but I call you restored. They called you unstable, but I call you unshakable. I've been preparing you for this moment in secret, so when it appears in public, it will be undeniable. No one will be able to say this was coincidence. Comment, I trust God, because faith is what turns divine intention into visible blessing. Your blessing isn't on the way, it's already released. You're standing under an open heaven. The rain of favor is starting to fall. And unlike the rain that soaks the ground and disappears, this rain is soaking your future. It is nourishing every dried up place in your finances, every withered dream, every silent desire. For so long, you looked at others being blessed and whispered, Lord, when is it my turn? And now I'm answering with a roar. Now, this is your time. This is your chapter. The pen is in my hand, and I'm writing favor into every page of your next season. The millionaires of the earth don't impress me. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. But what moves me is a heart that believes even when the account is empty. You didn't just hope for money. You trusted me for miracles, and I am the God who never forgets faith like that. Comment 555. Because grace is surrounding your finances from every direction. Do not be afraid when increase shows up suddenly. Do not hesitate when opportunity knocks. I am not teasing you. I am not testing you. I am transferring heaven's resources into your hands because I have kingdom assignments that need to be fulfilled through your life. You are not receiving this to look powerful. You are receiving this to walk in purpose. When others ask how it happened, tell them, God wrote my name on the miracle. Because this isn't the result of hustle, it's the response to humility. The world rewards performance. I reward posture. You chose to stay low, to stay worshipful, to stay honest even when you were hurting. That's why I'm lifting you high. You will soon hear phrases you've never heard before. Approved, in full, balance cleared, gifted to your name, transfer complete, ownership confirmed. These are not just earthly terms. These are heaven's vocabulary being spoken over your life, and they are coming faster than you expect. Comment, I affirm, because this agreement unlocks your inheritance. I am placing your name in rooms where you are not present yet, but your favor has already arrived. People will be drawn to you not by charm, but by calling. The right partnerships, divine connections, and supernatural supporters are aligning. Now, not next week, not next year, now. I see how tired you are. You've been running on empty and still showing up for others. You've given with no return. But I want you to know I counted it all. Nothing you sowed in pain will go unpaid. You will be repaid in power and in peace. I have broken the back of poverty off your bloodline. The financial attacks that hit your parents will not touch your children. The patterns of struggle stop with you. You are the breaker. You are the first in the family to step into this new dimension of blessing. And what begins with you will never be reversed. This miracle isn't just for your comfort, it's for your calling. I am financing the vision I gave you. I am clearing the path for what's next. And yes, I am going to do it with more than you asked for. I am not a God of just enough. I am the God of more than enough. There is a bank in heaven that never closes, never denies, and never fails to deliver. And today, the vault has been opened for your sake. I placed your name on the ledger. I covered your account with the blood of my Son, and I told the angels, now is the moment, release the overflow. This financial miracle will become a spiritual awakening. As you witness the increase, your eyes will open to my love in new ways. You will see how much I care, not just about your soul, but about your life on earth. I want you to live with joy, not just survive in fear. The enemy wanted to distract you with bills, delays, and doubt. But I have interrupted his assignment with divine acceleration. What was supposed to take 10 years will take 10 days. What was locked behind closed doors will now be placed in your hands without effort. I know some people won't believe this, but that doesn't matter. This miracle was never based on their belief. It was based on my covenant with you, and I do not break my word. Is the CIA really hiding a 7-second ritual that turns financial failure into fortune? A covert CIA discovery reveals a strange 7-second ritual that activates brainwaves to attract money on autopilot. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this at-home trick is turning broke people into dream life owners. But this page may be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears from the internet forever. I am the God who still moves mountains, and tonight I'm moving financial mountains out of your path. The delays that once seemed permanent are about to collapse. The debts that looked impossible to repay are about to vanish. The doors that were locked tight are swinging wide open. I've declared a reversal in your favor, and no force in hell or on earth can stop what I've already signed. I saw how long you carried burdens with a brave face. I watched you smile when you were sinking inside. You gave when you had little. You served others while wondering who would rescue you. My child, I have come to rescue you, not with just a word, but with wealth that will make up for every silent suffering you endured. Comment Amen, because the breakthrough begins with faith. This is not a moment for doubt, it's a moment for dancing. What was written against you has been erased. What was supposed to stop you has been repurposed to promote you. I am sending angelic runners into your life with scrolls of favor, with blueprints for business, and with documents that hold your name and my promise. They are being delivered now. I did not forget about your situation. I watched every sleepless night, every declining number, every month you stretched less into more. But you never cursed me. You never quit on me. And for that, I have scheduled a divine deposit, one that will silence your enemies and glorify my name through your life. This will not be a one-time miracle. This is the beginning of sustained abundance. You won't just experience favor, you'll live in it. You won't just survive on grace, you will build with it. What begins now will not stop. It will flow from you to your children and from them to their children. Comment, I believe, because your words build the bridge to your miracle. I want you to stop rehearsing what you've lost. I want you to stop counting the times you failed. I'm not recycling your past. I'm rewriting your future. Your story is about to sound like a dream, even to you. You'll say, how did this happen so fast? And I will remind you, I've been working on it the whole time. The wealth I'm placing in your hands has purpose. It is not random. It is not just to bless you. It is to bless through you. I am making you a gate of generosity. I am turning your name into a key that opens doors for others. You are the miracle someone else is praying for, and that's why I'm making sure your hands are full. Don't worry about the people who didn't believe in you. Don't look back at those who left when you were low. What I'm doing next will make them realize they underestimated you. But more importantly, they underestimated me, and I'm about to make it known that you are my child. Comment 222, because I'm releasing double for all your previous trouble. There will be no more confusion in your finances, no more fog when you think about your future. I am clearing your mind, calming your spirit, and directing your steps. You will know what to do, when to do it, and who to trust. I'm giving you not just money, but wisdom to multiply it, protect it, and use it for my glory. My child, this was never about greed. It was always about grace. I didn't put this message in your path to stir emotion. I placed it here as a divine signal that your time has come. You are about to receive more than you can explain, and it will all be tied to my goodness, not your qualifications. The hour of transformation is here. The hour of overflow is here. The hour of answered prayers is here, and I, your God, am here too. I've never been late, and I'm not about to start now. Remember how many times you thought it was over, and yet I carried you. Remember when you said, Lord, I can't do this anymore, and still you woke up the next day? That wasn't your strength, that was mine. I've carried you through darkness so I could reveal this light. You were not just praying, you were planting, and now the harvest is unavoidable. Every tear was a seed, every struggle was a sacrifice. And now the rain is coming, and it's falling fast. You are stepping into the season where your name will be mentioned in rooms of influence, where people you've never met will speak favorably about you, where banks will approve you and strangers will bless you, not because of your resume, but because of your Redeemer. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. I promised you in my word that I will open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing you will not have room enough to receive. You thought that was metaphor, but now you'll feel it manifest. I do not exaggerate. I execute, and what I have begun, I will complete. I'm sealing this next financial chapter with my authority. No thief can steal it. No demon can block it. No human can undo it. I wrote your name in the registry of favor, and I assigned angels to guard the release. You are protected. You are provided for. You are positioned for more. Could a hidden CIA ritual be the reason people are suddenly living in luxury? Hidden CIA research just surfaced, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that pulls in wealth like magic. It takes only 7 seconds, works from home, and is backed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury now, but they don't want this out for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. I want you to know that nothing was wasted, not your time, not your pain, not even your waiting. Every minute you thought you were being ignored, I was watching, I was arranging, I was testing the timing. And now that the hour has struck, the blessing I'm releasing over your life will arrive like a flood, sudden, swift, sure. You weren't forgotten, you were being refined. I didn't let the blessing come too early because I wanted to protect it from being handled by unhealed hands. But now your heart is ready, your posture is humble, your spirit is open. And I am responding not just to your request, but to your readiness. Comment 11:11. Because this is divine alignment meeting, divine timing. You will walk into a season that doesn't match the trauma you came out of. You'll live in the overflow that looks nothing like the battles you fought to survive. People will see your blessing but never know the nights you cried for just a little relief. That's okay. I saw it all, and that's why I'm blessing you openly. This wealth is not an accident. It is a prophetic confirmation of what I whispered to you when no one else was around. You believed me when there was no proof. Now I am giving you more than proof. I am giving you possession. What once lived in your imagination will soon exist in your hands. I'm setting a table before you, and every seat at that table is reserved for peace, provision, purpose, and power. The days of begging are over. The days of bouncing checks are over. The days of financial fear are over. I have declared, enough is enough, and heaven has answered. Comment, Jesus is Lord, because He is the source of what is about to flood your life. You won't even recognize your life 6 months from now. What's coming will shift your surroundings, your circle, and your soul. And yes, it will look too big for you. That's the point. I'm going to bless you so that no one, including you, can take the credit. They'll have to say, "This had to be God. This is not temporary favor. This is a covenant release. I've signed your financial freedom with my own name. Not a human signature, not a digital stamp, mine. And no one can overrule what I've written. Not a person, not a law, not even your past mistakes. You are not disqualified. I already qualified you when I chose you. The wealth I'm sending isn't just paper, it's purpose wrapped in provision. You're going to see the doors open so fast, you'll wonder how you ever lived without this level of favor. But don't worry. I've prepared your mind for wisdom. I've prepared your spirit for stewardship. You will not waste it. Comment, "I receive," because your faith gives me full permission to release it all. There were times you thought I was silent, but I was gathering. I was gathering resources, gathering names, gathering strategies that would collide at the perfect time for your breakthrough. And now the collision is happening. The right people, the right platform, the right provision, it's all being delivered at once. This blessing will not just satisfy a need, it will ignite a mission. You will help people. You will bless strangers. You will answer prayers you never even heard. And all of it will come from the overflow I place in your life. You thought you had to chase wealth, but I'm making wealth chase you. Opportunities will knock, contracts will come, emails will alert you to deposits you didn't expect, and through it all, I will remain your source. Never forget, I am the God who gives you the ability to produce wealth. I promised you in my word that the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. That transfer is happening now. There are financial gates swinging open that were sealed shut for decades. But I've sent my angels to break the seals. Your name is being whispered in places of power. Don't limit me to what you've seen before. I don't bless like men bless. I exceed, I overflow, I overtake. My nature is abundance, and my desire is that you walk in it boldly. This miracle has no strings attached. No one will be able to say you owed them for what I gave. They didn't make you. They didn't sustain you. I did. And this is my reward to you, not just for what you've done, but for who you remained in the fire. You kept your integrity, you kept your faith, you kept your heart soft, and now I'm keeping my promise. It's time. Watch me show off through your story. Why is the government trying to hide this simple 7-second brain ritual? A shocking CIA leak just uncovered a 7-second brain ritual that's helping regular people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple at-home method is turning financial struggles into dream lifestyles. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all becoming real. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is the final moment of transition. The last tear you cried over money was the final one heaven will permit. I've released my final verdict over your financial case. You are cleared. You are chosen. You are now commissioned to rise in the land of plenty where others only found pain. You asked me, why did it take so long? And I say to you now, because what I prepared for you had to be permanent. I wasn't just trying to bless you, I was trying to protect the blessing before you ever touched it. And now, not only is it ready, but so are you. You won't sabotage this miracle, you'll carry it. Comment, I walk in favor, because this is no longer a hope. This is a walk of power. I want you to expect disruption, holy disruption. Things will move suddenly. Doors will open when you didn't even knock. Bank notifications will come through when you weren't checking. Refunds, approvals, settlements, reversals, all timed to collide in one divine moment that I've already named after you. Some of the wealth coming to you isn't even coming through people. It's coming through systems I am overriding. I will whisper your name into the algorithm. I will cause alerts, rewards, and opportunities to locate you as if they had eyes. Because everything I created in the earth must obey my voice, and my voice just called your name. Comment, it is my season. Because your agreement authorizes heaven to finish what it started. What's coming next will heal every part of you that silently accepted lack. That version of you, the one that expected rejection, is being buried today. You are not a victim. You are not forgotten. You are not a financial accident waiting to be fixed. You are a divine creation designed to overflow. Your hands were never meant to be empty. They were shaped to carry miracles. That's why they've been trembling lately, not in fear, but in preparation. Because I am placing weight in your palms, financial weight, prophetic weight, generational weight, and you will carry it with grace. You will not lose control when the blessing comes. You will not panic. You will not waste. I have trained your soul through every season of scarcity, and now you are ready for what I've hidden in abundance. I am not just filling your house, I am filling your name with honor. Comment, my name is blessed, because your name is now a banner of testimony. There will be wealth in your home, peace in your sleep, and strategy in your spirit. I am giving you dreams that come with blueprints. I am waking you up with solutions. I am speaking to your thoughts, giving you ideas that open portals of provision. These are not random thoughts. They are heaven's downloads. Do not be afraid of what you've never seen before. You've never walked at this level of blessing, but I've always seen you here. I knew your end before your beginning. And your end was never bankruptcy. It was breakthrough. Your story is now a prophecy. Your account is now a vessel. Your life is now a sermon of my faithfulness. You will not be known for what you lacked. You will be known for what I released through you. And when people say, how did it happen? You will say, my Father did it all. I am the same God who fed Elijah with ravens. I am the same God who provided oil for the widow. I am the same God who caused fishermen to haul in a catch so large it broke their nets. And I am your God too. The same miracle-working power has never left my hands, and today I've placed it in yours. No more wondering if it's real. No more questioning if I've heard you. This is not just a prophetic promise. It is a practical release. You're not going to have to just dream of money. You will manage it. You won't just see miracles. You will live inside them. I am healing the relationship you had with money. I am delivering you from the mindset that expected lack. I am giving you the confidence to walk in rooms and make decisions that bless others, not just yourself. And I am surrounding you with divine connections that will elevate you in ways no resume ever could. This is the life I always wanted for you. Not a life of striving, but of stewarding. Not a life of scraping, but of soaring. Not a life of desperation, but of divine demonstration. Because you are not just my servant, you are my child, and I take care of my own. There will be testimony after testimony. 1 week you will see debt erased. The next week you'll see new income sources unlocked. One day you'll get a call about an opportunity. Another day someone will send you a gift that brings you to tears. And I'll be in every moment reminding you, "Day, I did this." Let the world say what it wants. Let people mock what they don't understand. But when they see the glory on your life, the favor in your finances, and the peace in your eyes, they'll have to admit that you walk with me, and that's all that matters. This isn't hype, it's holy. This isn't excitement, it's establishment. I'm not promising you a good week. I'm planting you in a lifetime of divine favor. Keep believing, keep praising, keep expecting the impossible. In Jesus' name, amen.